Hey guys, and today is my favorite day. It's strength training. I love it. So I love working my muscles. Now that we have some of that fundamentals down, we're working on our flexibility, we're having better balance, and we're understanding the warm up and cool down of that. It's going to be able to build, and the more you know, the more you're going to be able to do. So you're going to be able to conquer strength training. A couple reasons why this is super important, because at the age of 25, so that is me right now, that you start to lose muscle. So you think about when you're older and people are falling and people are, crippled and like this, like you do not want that lifestyle. And to prevent a lifestyle of your body going into that mode is going to be moving it. It's going to be being flexible. It's being gaining muscle. And like when I'm saying gaining muscle, I'm not meaning like a 50-pound dumbbell and you doing curls like this. Like there is so many other ways that you can get strength training that doesn't look like that. We want this to make that fun. What do you like to do? And with that, you're going to be able to create that like exercise plan that works for your real life, right? So super important to prevent that. Protein is super important with this because it's going to help recover your muscles. You're going to be able to maintain that. I love to drink Keto OS Pro because it has all of those benefits, and it's going to help with muscle preservation and recover. So when you have your muscles that are sore, that's going to help recover them as well. Another thing I want to talk about is the scale. Stay off the scale. It is not your friend and it hates you, because fat loss and weight loss are two completely different things. Our goal is to lose fat and gain muscle. And the scale is going to tell you that you're not doing that because there's so many other things that go into it. And the scale is just telling you how much you weigh and the gravity between Earth and the moon or whatever, however that goes. Like, no. What is most important is how you feel. Are you confident? Do you like the way that you look? Are you making progress on those steps? Because those are the most important things. So it's funny because I teach this and I know this, but when you're in the hot seat, it feels a little bit different, right? So I measured my weight and my body fat percentage in the end of March. So that was like pre-Rona, right? And I just measured it the other day, and I was working with a new personal trainer, and I measured it again. So I stepped on the scale and I gained 4 pounds, and I literally about freaked out because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, of all people, like I'm not perfect, but I try to make better decisions, and I just kept going on. Like probably 1 million thoughts entered my head from the time that I stepped on the scale, saw that number, and the time for him to measure my body fat. So that was what was next, is him actually measuring my body fat. Well, good news. My body fat went down 10% since the end of March to the middle of August, which I will call that a win when the gyms were not open a majority of the time, trying to figure out all the rules. Like, I am a really bad emotional eater, so there's times where I like emotionally ate. I was going through a really bad time when the Rona hit and me at my job. But I now quit that job and do this full time. So absolutely love it. A lot of good things came out of it. But overall, I'm just telling you, like, I ate my emotions. I wasn't perfect, but I still was able to gain muscle and lose fat, which is the main things that we want to do. So that's why you need to stay off the scale, because scales are for fishes, and we want to focus on fat loss. Another reason that we want to be stronger is for our kids. If you are playing with your kids, you're playing with your grandkids, you want to be stronger that way so you can keep up with them. Also, when like something so simple as like loading the groceries, like just having like the ability to be able to carry groceries into the house and put those away. Being stronger, like I said, talking about aging and just preventing that. So a lot of health benefits. As like I said, it's my absolute favorite. It helps prevent a lot of things, and also you just like look a lot better when you have like muscle tone. So I'm just super excited to show you some of my favorite ones. And I'm going to be showing you some workouts that you do not have to worry about going to the gym and doing. You will be able to do them with or without weights wherever you are. If you need to start out, I know I showed you before, just like moving your arms up and down as an example on like one of the first days. But just as long as you are doing something, that is what all it matters. 1% every day, 15 minutes of your day, like you got this. Another important thing about strength training is because when you have more lean muscle mass, that means you're going to be able to burn more calories while you're not exercising. So the more muscles that you have, the more calories you burn, which is really nice. So you'll see a lot of like bodybuilders who have so many muscles, they'll eat more and you're like, well, why are you so skinny? It's because they have so much muscle that helps them burn more calories. The more calories you burn, the more fat you lose. So it's kind of just like a win-win situation when you are strength training. It's going to help promote better fat loss.